That nigga E is sitting that motherfucker in there, boy. I be, oh, who done pissed this nigga off?
Still 9 remaining on second
This
down.
nigga, he know what I'm talking about. That nigga get the dangler from the helicopter. It's a wrap.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll try and run for it.
This was the first like weird season this shit done happened because like nobody streamed and I was just like, okay.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
That nigga's stupid, dog.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I told you. Now I just think that would have sent them to the hospital if he was in Tampa.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Bro, if a nigga tried to stiff arm me in high school, bro, I damn near broke his arm.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again
way they be letting these stiff arms pop off on this should be a little too wild for me. Grown ass man getting his head pushed in the back.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Man, you gotta think about it though, nigga. You coming full speed, nigga gonna stick his arm out? That's what? I'm coming down to hurt something.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Allen's throw is complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. Open man right side is Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Peek in. Alert 3. Alert.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Rolling to his left. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll make it a 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Them niggas be getting after it, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Allen gonna throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
4 down, 4 down. Watch the
On 2nd and 12, Allen buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's going to take another shot here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I like watching the wide receiver screen, because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 81 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Uh-oh. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. The point after is good. And the lead is now 17-3.
17, Giants 3.
He got everything he asked for.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be
I
a
talk, bro,
touchback as that
man,
sails over
them
the end
motherfucking
line.
boy, you get sacked about 10 times a game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season.
Oh, boy trying to get signed out here. Let me find out.
A lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Yeah, I heard it.
Back at the 37-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Double move.
This
Fuck
offense
you
in
up.
desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, Allen escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And the Giants send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
The nigga who just got that sack, I was about to cut that boy too.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line.
I'm playing a totally different game though. I ain't gonna lie.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
Oh, that's like a running back. I couldn't even control that nigga.
Accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this bitch
Hands it
almost
off
over
out
with.
of the gun. Running right through him. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Nah, he might be through for the night. What's today?
He goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Yeah, he got to work tomorrow. That nigga don't even like when I talk about it.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Flushed out right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it.
Nigga, every time you try to, I'm trucking you. Every
and he's going to be
time.
brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return
I
with
can't
more
believe the
after
Bucks
this
doing the
break.
Bulls like
You're
that. Them
watching the
niggas need
NFL
Lonzo.
on EA Sports. The Bucks on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5, eluding the pressure right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't
He
it?
can't. He make it look easier for them boys. When they had that nigga, they was looking pretty nice.
That kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw.
Why he didn't come after me?
Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Giants are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest.
I should have made that nigga come to the ball.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Empty.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Happens, G.
Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Morris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Allen now on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. 53 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Do what we do.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Next in score, Buccaneers 24, Giants 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Robinson. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
What a hard hitters at.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. A big play there for the Giants. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Barkley with a carry on 1st down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now this time, Allen will throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Allen on the move to his left to Barkley on the check down, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football, but sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still a
touchdown Giants. Saquon Barkley from 8 yards out. And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Point after up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
I hate when I sniff a play out, but I overplay that shit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Buccaneers, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week.